There are two rulings that just came down from Judge Annalisa Torres regarding the Ripple versus the SEC case, one of which is great news for Ripple. The other one is not so great for Chris Larsen and Brad Garlinghouse. I'm going to tell you in this video what rulings Judge Annalisa Torres just made and how Jeremy Hogan seems to have an insider track to these judges, and I'm not sure how he does it, but I'm going to tell you about it in this video. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the Late Night Grind, and right now, this channel is all about covering the Ripple versus the SEC case, but I also cover other cryptocurrency news, investment markets, and personal finance. So if any or all these topics interest you, make sure you subscribe to the Late Night Grind community, and don't forget to hit that bell notification icon so that YouTube will send you a notification when I release a new video. And ones like this are big news, so you're not going to want to miss out. And if you're feeling generous today, I'd really appreciate it if you do two things. Smash the thumbs up button and watch the video all the way to the end. Those are the two best things you can do to support a YouTube channel. So with that, let's jump into it. Okay, so I'm not going to mess around here. I just want to talk about specifically the two rulings that just broke literally less than a half hour ago. The first one to come down from Judge Torres was the motion to strike Ripple's fair notice defense. The SEC had put together arguments for months, in fact, backing up their arguments several different times, writing letters of supplemental authority, trying to introduce new case law into this in order to back up why they think Ripple's fair notice defense should not be allowed in this case. Well, Judge Annalisa Torres denied it. It came down just about a half hour ago, like I said, with the ruling denied, which means that Ripple can and will use the fair notice defense when or if this makes it to trial. This was one of the biggest rulings to come down in this court case yet. So did Ripple win the case? No, they did not win the case yet. All this means is that they're allowed to use their fair notice defense. But what that does do is put them in a position of major advantage. If you've been watching this channel or several others that cover this case, you know that there's so much evidence coming out and so much non-clarity regarding what the SEC's been saying with all their back and forth that it really sets up well for Ripple. Okay, so what is this other ruling? Well, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen, which are two executives in Ripple, they were also personally sued by the SEC, basically claiming that they knew the regulations, they knew the laws, and they recklessly disobeyed them. So the SEC, of course, not just going after Ripple, went after some of its executives personally. Those executives said, hang on, this has really nothing to do with us. We would like to have our suits thrown out. They argued many different points. They've argued several different times, kind of doing what the SEC did, offering several different letters to the judge on why they believe that their case should be thrown out. But the judge denied it. Judge Annalisa Torres, the same judge that just denied the SEC, just denied Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen to have these cases thrown out. They came down within about a half hour of each other, and this is big because these were some of the only judgments, essentially, that we were waiting on before we could actually go to trial. So if you are on YouTube or you are on Twitter, go ahead and commence the settlement discussion because you know that is going crazy right now. And I didn't want to make this a long video, but I did want to wrap this up by shouting out Jeremy Hogan because the XRP community knows him very, very well for covering this case and giving his excellent insights. But I have a question because it seems like he's gotten into some of these judges. Because just this morning, he actually tweeted out, "Dear Judge Annalisa Torres, it would be nice if you would actually come down with a decision on these rulings, and if you could do it today, well, that would be fantastic." That's not exactly his tweet, but you get the idea. Literally within hours of him tweeting that and getting plenty of attention for that tweet, the decisions from Judge Annalisa Torres came down. So I don't know about you, but I've been following Jeremy Hogan very closely. Make sure you go follow him on Twitter, along with James Filan, who actually posted these documents, and a big shout out to John Deaton, who actually posted the denial of the SEC's motion to strike Ripple's fair notice defense before James Filan did. That doesn't happen very often. So these judgments were very big, and if you want to follow along with the rest of the story, which I'm sure you do, make sure you subscribe to the Late Night Grind community. And like I said, don't forget to hit that bell notification icon because a settlement announcement could be literally any day. And before I wrap up this video, I have some NFT news that I wanted to let you know about, that I'm going to have some upcoming videos specifically talking about the Sologenic NFT marketplace, specifically talking about some unbelievable new, creative, never seen before NFTs, literally never seen before. And not only that, my own NFT that I've been working on. So if you are interested in NFTs, well, you might want to pay attention to an upcoming video. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end, for giving it a big thumbs up, and as always, I'll see you guys on the next video.